Hi, my name is Sydney, and I am currently a sophomore at Dartmouth College in New Hampshire. Recently, the world has been dealing with quite a crisis with the coronavirus, and there's been a lot of different impacts that many people don't know about and can't know firsthand. Everyone is experiencing this differently, but I just wanted to share my personal experience with how the coronavirus has affected my college experience in my life so far. So, um, my college decided to cancel our classes for the entire upcoming term, the spring term, meaning that we will have online classes now and we will all be at home taking these classes. And there's been a lot of backlash from students based on this decision by the college for a variety of reasons. Primarily, I think our ability to learn has really been impacted. Um, all of our lectures will be through a platform called Zoom, where you will be able to watch your lectures live on the computer. However, this experience takes away a lot of the aspects of college that we are so used to, like being able to go to your professor after class and talk to them, to go to office hours in person and speak with them about confusing topics, peer to peer support, just asking questions in class when you're confused, um, and just having that classroom environment in general keeps people focused. I think that being at home, it's going to be really hard for a lot of students to get their work done, especially considering that we have a variety of backgrounds present on campus. Some students might not have access to a stable household to which they can connect to these classes online. They might not have internet access. They might not have just a variety of resources that you would need to conduct online learning. However, I know a lot of people are also upset about the college experience, and I know personally that that is a really tough thing to deal with, the fact that a whole term of your college experience is pretty much ruined in a way. But I've heard a lot of different viewpoints on this based on the people that I know from Dartmouth. Um, I know the seniors are especially upset based on this decision, because they obviously didn't know that the last term or semester was going to be the last time that they would see all of their friends and be on campus and to experience all of the different traditions that Dartmouth has. So just having that final term being online and not knowing if they can even walk across a stage to graduate is obviously a really tough experience. I also have several friends that are varsity athletes, and this has been extremely tough on them because they've been training for months to compete if they're a spring athlete. And then, the worst is obviously for senior athletes who had no idea that it was going to be their last time performing their sport. And now that that's taken away from them, it's really hard to accept that fact and move on, that you'll never be able to play with your teammates again, play with your team, and represent Dartmouth ever again, pretty much. Um, and obviously, these have been very general themes for a lot of college students, but personally, the virus has affected my family in a very significant way, and I know it has with other families as well. Personally, I've had two job losses. My mom and my stepfather both lost their jobs due to the virus, which has been a very significant um, event in our lives recently. And it's tough not knowing how you're going to move forward. And I think that uncertainty is really the the big thing in this whole scenario. Is no one's sure where this is going to go. We're not sure if we're going to be able to go back to school at all this year. We're not sure, how this is going to play out. And it's really hard to know, to plan your life around that and to accept that you can't predict what's going to happen and you can't plan your life around something that is unpredictable. And I think as a community and as students and as citizens of the world, we need to come together and support one another in this time of hardship. I've had a lot of support personally in my life from friends and people I don't even know, and that has been a monumental thing. to keeping my positivity or my optimism up in times of hardship. So I think that we need to come together and support one another and just know that we all have a role to play in controlling this crisis. We need to stay home, we need to maintain social distancing, and we need to perform these small inconveniences so that we can move forward and combat this crisis in a successful way.